Greetings. This is Melron Vala, and you are watching Etherreach Year 1 on Homebrew Studios. Does every single person in this school have to dig into everyone's backstories? Don't they know that secrets are meant to be kept? Unless I'm the one digging up all those secrets and backstories. After all, that's what I'm good at.
Previously on Etherreach. I'd really rather not hurt you! And he takes her legs out, and she kind of lands on the ground. Except where she would land on the ground, she passes through a portal that she casts. Okay, get off of me! And as he swipes up with...
Rage!
That's gonna be a lot of damage. And she collapses on the ground.
Damn, dude.
Don't revive her. Taylor Swift versus a doctor.
That's more or less what happens. The last one to go.
Good shit.
Brought up by force, Cedric and Melron.
Just a little sword fight between
Yeah,
the
we
roommates.
know part of it.
And you see that there are gears turning in
Absolutely
his
fucking not.
head. He is going to cast Compelled Duel at you.
Have you been rolling a d6 for a d8?
Oh,
Why do you fight me so hard?
because I fight with everything, and then since it's his turn, he's gonna take 4 for psychic damage.
And he locks onto you. And he says, "What are you doing?"
Nothing personal.
Wow.
The people that come up to you in particular, Nerine,
Mhm.
you are approached by Marabelle,
Oh.
who immediately comes up to you and she's like, "Sorry, I didn't get to give you a proper handshake."
Insight check.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is 22.
22.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, bitch. Yeah, it is, fucker.
You stare at her dead in the face trying to figure out. She's trying to make amends.
Yeah.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you in your games.
Just so that you, the player, know.
Mhm.
I'll send you a message.
But no whisper?
Yeah, it's quick.
No, who's been dying to get a whisper has just been turned down.
Well then I'll give
She's
it to
the
you.
only person who has not gotten a whisper this whole
You've gotten a
campaign.
whisper?
In the beginning I did, yeah.
Oh, in the whole campaign. You right. Whispers.
Just
like
start the thing to
Gotcha.
but you wanted like
Mm.
it was pretty good.
Alright. Yeah. That's crazy.
And she is trying to make amends.
Okay.
I still don't trust her.
No.
This is a lying
What type
ass
of name is
bitch.
Marabelle? What are you, a cow?
Nerine will take her hand and shake it.
That was really clever. Did you learn that in Aquafaria?
Yes. I train, my mother trains me.
He was too scared
Oh,
to think of that.
who's your mother? I don't remember exactly.
She was the first queen.
Oh, wow. Okay, well that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, just making sure. I haven't really ever tinked your blueberry, I believe. Do you want to?
I love that
Sure.
everyone's just accepted this
Tink.
phrase.
Tink.
Tink blueberries.
Because Debi did tink the most, so at this point passed around. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me, I know you're looking to learn more about, the Kingsland and the mainland and everything, but what are you interested in, Because I want to help you. I want to make sure that you get taken care of.
Right. I'm pretty much interested in everything.
Oh, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me tell you, one of the smartest people that I know, I don't know if you've met her yet, and she doesn't snap, but she kind of waves at Seraphine, who Seraphine walks over and says, "Hello, Nerine. I don't know if we've had the opportunity to talk to each other."
Hi, Seraphine.
Hi. I don't know, have you been to the library at all?
I have a couple times, yeah.
Oh,
I
fantastic.
can't read, but
I like looking at the picture books.
I know you're here to learn more about our culture. I'm more than happy to help you through the library if you'd like.
Oh, I'd love that.
Fantastic. I don't have your blueberry either.
Would you like to tink?
Yeah, of course. Tink. And please, let me know if you want to learn anything in particular, and I'll help you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I can also tell you about anything that my father's worked on.
I know what your father's worked on.
Really?
I'm very well read with everything
Oh,
around here. Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yes, I actually know a lot more about Aquafaria than you might think.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
maybe you can answer if they were the first Romans.
And Nerine actually looks really, really happy by that.
Yeah.
Like she's like surprised that people actually know that aren't from Aquafaria.
stuff about
I
Aquadera.
I love to read about any different culture, so I'm sorry that I haven't gotten to talk to you about it. I've been busy with my own studies.
I understand.
Okay, well, lovely. I'll see you later. I'm a little bit tired, so I'll have to head back to my room.
It was a really good fight that you put up.
Oh, well, thank you. I didn't get to do much. I didn't get to show it off. You're talking to Seraphine, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Who is the life domain cleric?
Yes.
Who did not fight.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Healing is very important. You still were able to show off those skills?
Well, thank you.
Mhm.
I know healing myself isn't that impressive, but, I like to contribute in whatever way I can.
Of course.
And Marabelle's like, okay, that's fine. So now that you two are linked up and, I just want to make sure that you got everything together on that front. So you let me know if there's anything that you, like, if you want me to make any introductions. I don't know if you've been having a rough time making friends with anybody around here.
Oh, I've actually done quite well. And like she looks at her blueberry where she has 1, 2, 3. I currently have 13 people.
Okay. And Marabelle sees that and kind of goes, oh, great. That's awesome.
She's jealous she has less.
I'm going to
You
go
right.
rest up.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to... What day would today be?
Today would be like a Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, I had Riot Room Wednesday.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Would you like to explain to everybody what Riot Room Wednesday is?
Yeah. So Nerine likes to have her days structured, but every day is different. So it kind of keeps her, stimulated, entertained. And so she wanted to have a day where she went to the Riot Room, and she really liked the name Riot Room Wednesday, but her Wednesdays are so packed full. So she decided to change it over to Thursday, but she kept the name Riot Room Wednesday.
Mm.
Isn't that great? Don't you guys love that so much?
What's your intelligence again?
7.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm just going to go to the gym now.
Okay. So you
She's
head
like,
up to...
I'm going to rest up and go straight to the gym.
So you head over to the gym. You get your workout in.
Oh, yeah.
Most people are not there.
Mhm.
So we'll say that that's the end of your day.
Yeah.
Debi.
Mm-hmm.
Debauchery.
There are a
At
couple...
me.
The bean.
There are a couple people...
Inappropriate, Mel.
Oh, why are you flicking at Debbie? Because she's Debine. I'm flicking Debine.
Don't touch me. We're on camera, okay? It's not even that kind of camera.
Go to jail.
I'm already there.
Sorry.
I'm in a
Sorry,
prison of
DM.
my own
This
making.
one and this one are masters of chaos. Continue.
That's why they separated us.
Sorry. Had to reset. As you begin to pack everything up and you're talking to Stellan a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
Corbin actually comes over to you.
Oh.
And he'll be like, that was a great fight, Debbie.
Oh my goodness, thank you, Corbin. You were awesome. I mean, I knew that you were an awesome cook, but I didn't realize that you could fight too.
Yeah. I don't like to. It's not my favorite thing to do.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty pitiful insight check, so I'm not even gonna bother with that.
Okay, cool.
Oh, well, then you don't have to. I mean, the point of today was just to get everybody to practice and show off, and I don't really know what the goal of it was, but I think it was all great that we got to know each other a little bit more. But if you have no intention of fighting in the future, why would you?
Yeah. Somehow that always seems to find me, though. Sorry, I don't want to...
No, it's okay. Do you want to talk about it more? I'm free if you are. Or we can schedule a time. I mean, it seems like there's a lot on your mind right now, and so whatever you want to talk about. Sorry. She's yapping at him.
And he's gonna kind of...
Little therapist, Debbie.
I mean...
Those are the I means in between her sentences.
Yeah.
A brief moment where you can say something and then...
I mean... I'm not sure. It's a little hard for me.
And she's gonna reach out and grab his hand.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, You have my blueberry. I'll listen to you whenever you want, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Wait, how tall is he?
Not.
5 feet.
He's 5
How
feet.
tall
No,
is he?
in the fight
Not.
we were like, oh, Zafir was towering over him. She's 5'4". I was like,
She's towering over him.
Towering! I'm not that much taller than him. I'm just gonna kind of... Good.
Okay. He's okay with that.
Well, Debbie meant so well with that.
No,
So
I know. Karl.
it's
Um,
me.
Hi, Karl.
And no one talks to you. Anyway, Melron.
No, unfortunately,
You know who's coming.
There's a bunch of people coming.
Zafira walks up to you,
Yo.
Her fucking skull split in half.
and she's gonna kind of sit down and like next to you, and she's gonna be like, "That's not what I do. That's not how I normally work. I wasn't expecting that. So just don't like
Gets up and leaves.
And as you start to get up and walk off, she's kind of sitting there. And for anyone who noticed, she would look very emasculated and very taken aback by it.
Don't you make me feel bad for her. I shield you.
And she kind of sits there for a little bit. And where do you go?
The last place anyone would find you. The gym.
And then you guys talk.
Yeah.
I think I would go... Yeah, it's the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go find a quiet spot in the library. Just a corner.
Okay.
Do my best to hide myself in it.
Mm-hmm. Jumping over to Melron really quickly, because it might affect you. As you start to walk out of the riot room, and where are you headed?
Melron was probably gonna go take a shower to just feel clean, and then maybe just go disappear into the library. Yeah, maybe try and finally maybe look up some books to maybe how do you stop nightmares?
Brain no good.
Nightmares. And what do they mean?
As you start to walk out of the riot room, and as you begin to make your way over to... Let me just double check.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Cool. As you start to make your way into the grand foyer,
Oh, yeah.
Fire.
you notice that trying to be cool, but you totally know that he's there, Phelan is leaning up against the wall, waiting for you.
Oh.
And as you enter the foyer, you're like, oh god, he's right next to me, isn't he? And he's kind of leaning up against the wall.
I smell pussy.
with his arms crossed, and he's going to be like, it's a bit of an impressive show you put on, darling.
No one's gonna say anything and just ignore him.
Oh, I'm used to this. It's okay. What about me? Did you expect what you saw?
What was he again? He
Me
was.
flailing my arms like
He
an
was a
alcoholic.
rogue, right? No.
No, he was a monk.
He was a monk.
Drunken
Monk.
master monk.
I'll pause and I'll kind of turn back to him. Your fighting style wasn't quite what I expected.
I tried to stay unpredictable.
I'd be interested in sparring with you sometime.
Wow.
Eyebrows shoot up.
Wow.
I'd very much like that.
I mean, it's a difficult style to fight against. Melron would be interested in learning how to counter it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And Melron's gonna look away. Just sigh and turn back and hold out his fucking blueberry, not saying anything.
And Phelan will take it out of his shirt, which is right inside here,
His cleavage.
and very gently tink it.
Oh, please tell me Cedric came after he saw that I tinked with him, but I didn't tink with Cedric.
You hear unfortunately, because you left Cedric stunned on the ground.
That's fine.
Yeah, he would not come up. But you do hear footsteps, and that is what crosses your mind. And Karl walks up. You see Phelan tinking blueberries with Melron.
Can you fucking make some space between you two? He could have easily gone around. I know. Could easily gone, make some fucking space. Damn. Fucking leave some room for Jesus.
They're standing like 5 feet apart.
No, like
Didn't register that that
bumped into both of them.
And he is going to cast a spell.
What?
I need to see what.
He can cast a spell?
Yeah.
As a monk?
Oh.
The fuck?
Yeah.
So he's a multi.
Multi-class or
He's not a
Or you got a
multi-class?
feat that gives him a spell of some
Or it
kind.
could be a spell scroll.
Or a scroll. Yeah.
Oh.
Don't know.
Because I have some spells I can
You could have
cast
an
that are
item as
not
well.
from being a warlock.
Like my Eldritch Blast.
You could have a magic item.
He's gonna cast.
I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Are you fucking...
Oh my god. Oh my god. What's
detect thoughts.
What's gonna happen?
Oh,
You're
that's a
so
great guess.
Hold me.
You said a wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save, 17 plus 5.
Whoa. Whoa.
If it's detect thoughts, they know.
Fuck you.
It was detect thoughts.
Oh, I'm so smart.
Ooh, you've hidden your
isn't, but I am.
intentions. He's been reading your mind.
Read your mind.
He's been reading your mind. Karl was reading bitches' minds.
Phelan would get your surface level thoughts.
Yeah.
And I would say that your surface level thoughts, unless you want to correct me otherwise, is that when there were footsteps that came up, he could sense that your mind switched to someone else. Doesn't know who.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing he cast it beforehand.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
he was doing deeper
Oh, yeah.
after.
Hell yeah.
Of course, as soon as, I feel that he's, detect thoughts on me, it's definitely gonna be more focused back on him
Yep.
and, kind of an alert,
Yep.
ready to fight if necessary type of mentality.
And as you kind of jump back to him, his eyes are locked into yours for a split second. And then he takes the blueberry, tucks it back in, and says, "Have a good day. Thank you for your blueberry." And he walks away.
You mean he struts away?
It prowls away.
Prances
Thanks for
away.
your blueberry.
Thanks for your
Francis.
blueberry. He just moonwalks.
Annie, are you okay?
I'll continue walking back so I can, go take a shower, but as I do, I'm going to actually message Phelan.
Okay.
Oh, what do I want to message him?
Whoa.
On my
Yeah.
blueberry.
Is that racist?
Do that again and I'll make you regret it.
Ooh, threats.
Melron is so feisty.
You're going to receive a message back.
Thumbs up.
Promise?
Ooh. Oh.
Of course he would.
Oh.
Of course he
Of course
would.
he's a masochist.
No, I'm not
Little
gonna.
slut.
Melron doesn't respond. Michelle would.
Michelle would what?
Middle finger emoji back. Melron's not gonna respond.
Karl, as you start to walk up, you head over to the library.
Yeah.
You get over there. Melron, it's up to you if you want to interact with Karl because you two would be in the library around the same time. But as you're sitting there working through your stuff, on your blueberry, you get a take a look at it.
Saphira. That's like his thought.
That's what you're thinking as you turn it over. It's a stereo. You wanted to talk?
Ooh la la.
She now responds. She's ready.
She said, "Oh,
You've primed that well.
Yeah, so much conflicting thoughts because of where he is in his
Yeah.
headspace right now. He's like, do it,
Boulders
don't, do it, don't, do it, don't.
Do it, says Kermit.
do it."
I must summon my friends. Do it. Do I even bother? The third one's like, I don't know, I don't care. If you want to.
Where are you?
Library.
Minute passes,
Mm-hmm.
and then you hear as
Please don't be serious. Please don't be serious.
as Asteriel walks into the library, and she sees you kind of in your own little nook,
Mhm.
and she says, "Do you mind if I have a seat?" And she'll sit down across from you.
It's a good fight you fought.
Thank you.
Phelan is just a bag of tricks, isn't he?
He's, definitely took me by surprise.
Yeah. I think that's how he took everybody.
He's curious, but I don't know about you. I don't want to deal with that.
his eyes are for someone else. He's thinking about someone else. It's
Are
okay.
you sure about that?
After what I just witnessed, yes. All right, they were blocking the giant amount of space in the foyer. I had to walk right through them.
Who's they?
Him and Melron.
Oh. Okay.
Marabelle would be eating this up. This is Asteria.
You get the sense Asteria already knew that.
Yeah.
So Marabelle does too. Got it.
Like they
Hmm?
tanked. I mean, I tanked with him too, but that's a whole different thing.
I mean, you and I have ticked.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's Melron.
It's not that big. Oh. Good point.
The dude literally just tried to assassinate the prince in a boxing ring.
You can't assassinate the prince in the riot room, though.
Do you think
That's
that
like-
he would have held back if he thought that the riot room wouldn't work?
There, you don't register it, but there is a whirl of conflicting thoughts going through Asteriel's mind before it simmers down, and she focuses on you. She says, "What about you?"
What about me?
Well, I also have devil sight.
Whoa.
Oh, she clocked your ass.
Mhm.
Yo, she saw that. Straight up.
You want to tell me what's up with that?
The last person I told got very obsessed with me, so...
I don't do obsession.
I thought they would say probably something similar, so... Do you have problems?
Do I have problems?
Yeah, do you have problems?
Everybody has problems.
No. I don't mean like, oh, I have this little thing where I have to deal with something that's really annoying. I mean like problems, like things that, will haunt you for the rest of your life and have people judge you and everyone treats you differently once they learn that you have those problems. Do you have any of those?
No.
All right, well then, it's going to be hard to really relate.
I don't care. You want to tell me?
Why do you want to know?
Because I like knowing everything.
Why?
Intelligence
Marabelle
is-
likes knowing everything. Do you think she is gonna get to know everything?
Yeah, but she's a bitch.
Yeah, I'm aware. Do you not remember her whole fight with Nerine? Nerine clearly won.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
No. Absolute bitch.
God, if cheating was allowed.
What do you mean?
Oh, I would have done something. I don't know, at that point.
Oh, come on. Tell me.
I don't know. I probably would have banished her.
That's what Debi did.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. I just would have, return to sender.
That's the first time she's cracked a smile that you can see out of her.
Look, I have a bunch of issues. All right. Not only do I currently have a stalker, right, but I just have a whole other assortment of problems. I'm sorry, by the way, for, I guess, my outburst towards you and that group, even if they were in the wrong or whatever,
I was trying to figure stuff out, and yeah, I misjudged.
Yeah.
Are you actually crazy?
Well, you saw me in there. You saw what I could do, what it looks like.
I wanted to hear you say it.
People take it easier than they would if they knew the truth.
I don't want to tell me. That's fine.
Do you know what a warlock is?
Yes, of course I know what a warlock is.
Well, I'm one of those.
Okay.
But I'm not just a warlock of, some devil. That's usually what you hear.
Uh-huh.
I am a warlock of an eldritch thing.
And when you say that, she kind of, tilts her head. And She's going to think for a while. A good 10 seconds before she says, Is that when the obsession started?
She figured it out. She figured out the specifics. Some of the specifics.
Okay.
I didn't even have time to end up saying all the rest before she immediately became obsessed and tried to coerce me into going into her room.
That's... Don't need to know that. I don't care. I don't have it figured out.
You're the one that said, "Tell me about yourself."
Well, you don't have to
telling you
tell
everything
me
that's going
about
on.
who you fuck. I don't care.
I didn't go.
No, I don't care, but she still offered.
Why would I take that offer if I said the word coercion before it?
As their voices raised, can I notice that they're both like sitting over there?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Cool. Seeing that it's a certain someone,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to occasionally eavesdrop on them. I have the observant feed, so as long as I just
Gotcha.
keep them in my sight, I'm going to be out of ear range.
Sure.
Of course you have observant, Michelle.
Michelle loves observance so much.
It's fine.
It is.
You're starting to pick all this up from the raised voices part.
Mhm.
Kind of sitting across from you. And
The
she's
primary word in that sentence was coerce.
coerce is fine. I don't care about what Zafira has to say, but anyway, sorry.
How does she know it's Saphira?
I did say
Yeah.
Zafira. I'm
Oh,
pretty
did
sure.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Probably also from the energy that she was giving off.
It would,
during
yeah, it'd be
class.
pretty obvious.
She is not subtle.
That's
Zafira's
right,
not
that's
subtle.
right. She has no suave.
She's as subtle as an oncoming train.
Me and fucking tieflings, man. All right, I got one as a fucking cousin. I got one that's fucking stalking me, trying to fucking dingle my dingle over here. And now I guess I'm getting interrogated by the third one.
I'm not interrogating you. I'm trying to talk to you.
Are you sure? Because you sound very aggressive, soldier ma'am. Are you? Yes, you are. I got a 3 in insight. He is. What's going on?
Yep. To which Asteriel's gonna go. Huh. I guess I am. Sorry.
Karl's like, I'm right.
I'm not usually good at reading people.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You know, I'm sorry that I threw the tiefling stuff out there. I mean, please don't tell Debi. She's definitely gonna hold the racism above my head.
I'm not gonna.
Well, if you do, I wouldn't blame you. Also, yeah.
I mean, I get it. We're scary.
Oh, and it's not because you're a tiefling that you're scary. No. Like, not in like a, oh, tieflings are scary type of way, you know?
No, I don't know.
I just mean, you know, Debi is this, you know, wonderfully kind person.
Yeah.
Right? So, unfortunately, I let my guard down around
Uh-huh.
tieflings because I assume everybody's, you know, in a kind of bad way. Oh, all tieflings are going to be really nice and all that.
Uh-huh.
And so then the second tiefling I meet is trying to rip off my groin, basically.
Okay.
Right? And now the third one I meet is basically trying to question if I am, you know, a terrorist or something.
No, I'm just trying to figure you out.
Yeah, well, that's what it felt like. All right,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. We're talking about my feelings here.
Sorry.
So, yeah, I'm a little... My radar is just completely broken, and I 100% blame Debi.
That's fair and valid.
Well, that seems a little presumptuous.
I guess that is.
Well, I guess we're both pieces of shit then.
Please, I've been a piece of shit for a while. Long time.
Okay.
Yeah. What makes you a piece of shit?
I am interrogating you.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't mean
That should have been the first clue.
What would make your life easier?
Make my life easier?
Yeah.
Oh, man. And I assume this stays between us because you're probably going to follow up with what would make your
Yeah.
life easier.
Yeah.
Right? If you want the honest truth, it's not about what would make my life easier, really, anymore. So I guess what would make my life easier was for if it were to...
If what were?
My life.
Vanish?
Yeah. You know? When you have just so much going on and you realize that you've been handicapped in this way, and when you've lived as long as I have, you get to a point where it's okay. You know?
With all that being said, you see her kind of sit there and do a bunch of arithmetic and placing stuff together. And she says, okay, I don't know if I can do anything about that. Something else?
What would make my life easier? I don't know. Nobody likes me. And the few people that do, it's either... the few people that do, it's either an obsession or an obligation.
You want me to try to change that?
No, I tried that. I mean, I tried apologizing to Cedric for what I did to him, right? Because I just can't control myself. And I think that conversation basically went in the way of where he was, stay away from me, and then went back to obsessing over Melron.
When you do the impression, she goes like, yeah.
So yeah, Oren gives me the cold shoulder anytime we're working in the lab area. Just, I tried to apologize to him, even paid a compliment that I meant.
Yeah.
And he doesn't talk to me anymore. Right? I scared away that revolution, I guess. And then Saphira, right? And then I don't know if Elias liked me or not, but I definitely don't know if he likes me now, seeing as I destroyed everything he's been working on. And then
Grush.
Yeah, I scared away pretty much everyone else at that point. Grush, he was supposed to learn common from me, but he learned it from someone else. There's just... Everybody likes to go away. And I've realized that if I'm going to fix things, I can't be the first to approach anymore because they don't want to listen. So if they want to maybe see if I can do things to change, but
stop.
Stop. All right. Yep, I'm shutting up.
I'll see if I can help you. Just promise to do better, okay? No yelling at people, no antagonizing people. Don't try to be smart. Don't try to be cute.
Oh, I'm talking to no one. I don't know if you understand. I was never going to message you again. I was never going to talk to most people again at this point. Still don't plan on it. So, whatever you're going to do, I hope it's a miracle because... Will you do me a favor in exchange, though?
Will I? Sorry?
Do me a favor, I guess.
Sure.
Just watch out for Debi.
I do.
Cool. What?
In return, one more thing.
Free.
Shut up. One more thing. I want you to be careful of Melron.
What?
And you are listening to this.
Yeah, I'm reading their fucking lips.
Yeah.
I can't hear shit, but I can see their lips.
Melron doesn't pay attention to me. He hasn't even noticed that for the past 3 weeks I haven't offered him a cigarette.
I love that that's your basis.
There is more to Melron that meets the eye.
Isn't that everybody in this goddamn building?
Oh, that's not true. I'm an open book.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me something that proves that, I guess, because right now all I know is that you're a soldier that's telling me not to trust Melron.
Page 44. Line 5. What does it say? Yeah, give us the proof.
Yeah.
Give us the proof.
I'm trying to think of what to say.
Mm-hmm.
When I was 9, my father, in a bout of training, beat me so hard that I spent my entire life trying to make sure that no one would ever do that to me again. And when I got beaten in the training exercise today, it made me doubt myself for the first time in years. And I figured that I should try to reach out to people instead of doing it all myself.
my parents left me alone a lot. They're busy people.
Yeah.
So I was always independent. And when I was 9 as well, I found just a book in their library, and it was a play. I didn't know what it was. I was bored. I was a kid. And I read the play. And it was this unhinged mess of a work. And I finished it, something I didn't realize most found impossible. Most died before they could. Next thing I knew, I was no longer home. I'd traveled somewhere else. And that's where I stayed for several decades. Until one day, I was back in my 9-year-old body. Like nothing happened. That's when the problems started. Technically, they started while I was at that other place, but I started acting different. That's when the parents said schizophrenia and put me on meds. They wouldn't believe that I would make a warlock pact with something they couldn't commune with. And here I am. I mean, let me show you how bad it gets. And he goes into his bag and he pulls out his disguise kit.
Okay.
And he takes out a small little set, and you see he reaches into his eye and takes out contacts. His eyes are no longer blue, but they've turned into this sickly yellow. And he...
As you do that, she's going to lean forward and just very gently under your chin, lift your head up and look directly into your eyes. In not an emotional way.
Yeah.
In a
studying.
In studying.
And when he wipes his hair with this damp cloth, you see the brown leaves, as it's white instead. Not like bleached, but like pure, like as if he got old.
Danny Phantom.
And then he drops disguise self. And you can see now that there's the bags, there's this sense of like somebody who suffered a severe trauma. And his clothes, what normally appear at least somewhat okay, are constantly disheveled with tears and things in them.
Seeing that Melron's gonna leave. And then make sure there's no one else in the library, and then close the door and see if he can maybe lock it.
So, I'm sorry, you do what?
Melron's trying to sneak out and lock the library door so that no one else can enter.
But you see all of that.
Yeah, I saw.
Make a stealth check for me, please.
Cool, and I'd make with disadvantage because I'm still
That is with
You got
disadvantage.
this, Melron. You got this, Melron.
I believe in you.
Well, it's not shit. 16 stealth.
With a natural 20,
Oh.
Asteria is going to snap her head around. And
I'll snap in that direction because she's moved.
yeah. And she's going to look back towards you and she's going to say, hide. And
Were you in line of sight for us or no? Because you had to have been to read our lips,
was reading
right?
our lips.
Yeah.
So would I have seen that it's Melron?
you would not have.
Okay.
No.
She says hide, and you see he stands, and you can see energy build up as he's preparing to start Eldritch Blasting.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
He's not hiding, he's hunting now.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Melron, you start to sneak out and you see that both of them are now like alert to you're there. And you see that energy starts building along Karl's arm.
I'm gonna use my ghostly gaze. As an action, I can now see through solid objects within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
Can I see them yet?
Can you see?
Are they within 30 feet of me with only objects separating
Yes.
my vision?
Yes.
I see it's Melron.
Yes.
I'm gonna continue what I was doing and
Okay.
seeing like, well, they're having a moment. It's whatever.
But
Well, not
you-
quite like
but
that.
you-
having a moment.
Not
But-
that nonchalance, but I'm gonna like,
But you're noticing that he's starting to prime Eldritch Blast. He might start attacking you. Do you still continue that same thing?
he's preparing Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. As you do, I'm curious what your reaction is because Asteriel's going to do something too.
There's not much I can do. I'm gonna still continue moving back to leave the library, but looking in their direction to, if needed, react.
Okay, gotcha. So as that starts happening and Asterial sees that you're priming this energy, she grabs your arm and will, kind of grapple it to stay up close to your chest. And she says, no, I'll take care of this.
She didn't... Did she see that it was
Yes.
him or no?
Did you see that it was Karl?
That it was Karl
Who's
speaking with...
Yeah.
I know that both of them are there. I was
cool.
I was
Well, I was
eavesdropping
more...
on their
When she had a
conversation.
perception,
Yes.
did she see that it was Melron or just heard him trying to
No,
leave?
she sees that it's Melron.
Okay.
Yes.
She caught a glimpse of me, basically.
Yeah.
There's only one person in this school with bright fucking red hair like this. Or I guess blood red hair, but yeah.
And he stops casting the spell. No, it's fine. And he drags his fingers across his face, and it's as if it's pulling wax before there's a moment where it looks like it's going to tear, and it snaps, and the spell takes effect on his body as he looks like Karl again.
Okay. And Asterial is going to look towards you, and she is going to say, what did you see?
I mean, there's bookshelves now between us, so...
Good. What did you see?
I didn't say that. That was Michelle.
Oh, okay, sorry.
She can't see me.
Okay.
He saw me because he can see through objects.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's bookshelves between us.
Yes. But she knows that you're there.
I'm going to continue what I was doing. I'm going to leave to
Yep.
give them privacy.
And you're passing through Asterial's line of sight. She knows that you're there.
Mm-hmm.
And she is looking at you and saying, what did you see?
Enough. Then I'll leave.
Wow.
She is going to chase after you.
Whoa. Drama.
Drama.
She's going to chase
As
after
they're
you.
leaving, it's just Karl just starts laughing, like as if he just heard the funniest joke.
Right.
And it just turns more and more maniacal until they can't hear it
Right.
anymore.
Asterial is going to run over to you, and
Still in the library?
Uh,
As I'm going towards the exit.
you are going towards the exit. You basically leave the library.
Yep.
And in the hallway, she will grab you by the back of the neck and shove you against the wall.
Oh my god. Hot.
And she is going to point a finger at you. And she said,
I'm not going to let her do that.
okay.
Can I
What
contest
would
that?
you like to do?
Well, she's trying to grapple me, right?
Yes.
So that'd be a strength.
Yes.
Game wife versus real wife.
I'd like to... I think I can do dex save to get out of it.
Yes, you can. Just
Me
make
and
sure.
tieflings, man. I just can't get away from them.
You're a fucking tiefling
Debi, you
magnet,
fucked
man.
my shit up. I assumed all tieflings were nice.
I would have passed beautifully if I didn't have disadvantage. 17 for me.
Okay. 17?
Too fucking tired.
I feel that.
Yeah, no. You do get grabbed by the back of the neck and shoved into the wall. And she's there with a finger in your face, and she's gonna say, you don't tell a fucking soul. Do you hear me?
I didn't plan on it.
Good. I know you're stubborn as fuck, so get this through your head. You cannot tell anybody.
Says the person that doesn't know subtlety. And I rip her arm off and push her away so that we're not very obviously fighting.
Knowing subtlety? Wow. Okay. And she's gonna walk away.
Very tempted not to tell someone just because she said that.
Yeah.
Melron wasn't going to.
Okay.
I mean,
You know
I
what?
feel like there should be maybe one person. No.
Let me see if I can add another layer of drama here. Okay.
Oh no, he's adding another layer.
The drama is building on top of each other.
Cedric was there too, and he heard it.
Oh
Very
my God.
tempted to contact a certain gossip and share what she shared to get her dirt out.
Okay.
Because she said don't share that. She said nothing about herself.
Yep.
Oh.
So,
Okay. I was about to. I was about to get my fists up.
I'm going to message through the blueberry.
Okay.
Marabelle.
Okay. Do you want to say what you send her out loud, or do you want to send it to me in a message?
No, I'll say it out loud.
Okay.
Would you like to meet up? I have some dirt.
Oh.
On a certain soldier.
It would have been so funny if you said certain tiefling.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
There's 3 of
She's
them.
only one. There's only one soldier here besides myself. Really.
Yeah.
It is getting pretty late, so we won't be able to play it through.
Mhm.
But you can message me what happens during that interaction.
Mhm.
Marabelle will listen to anything that you have to say. And with that, we're going to cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Drama.
Well, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. You know what to do. Thank you for watching Etherreach.